all of you out in booktube land. My name is Mandy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying something new. I'm actually going to be doing my very first book review. And since you've clicked on this video, I'm sure you can already guess what I'm going to be reviewing. Again But Better by Christine Riccio. This book has gone around booktube quite a bit because it was written by Poland Bananas Books, who is one of the biggest booktube channels, and I'm excited to talk to you about it. Since I have never done a book review before, we'll see how this goes. I'm going to start by giving a short summary of the book. Spoiler free, don't worry. The book is basically about Shane, who is a girl. She's 20 years old and she feels like so far she has done college wrong. She is focused on her studies, she has not done any socializing, and every weekend she goes home to her parents. She decides that she needs to break free and break out of this cycle that she's been in, so she decides to study abroad in London for a semester. The biggest problem with this is that she is pre-med. Her parents have been pushing her to be a doctor her whole life, and there is no pre-med program with this study abroad. So what does she do? She makes a fake pamphlet and signs up for it anyways. Her parents okay it because they think it's a pre-med program, and she goes to have an adventure. At this point, she has never been kissed, she's never had a boyfriend, and she is ready to have all of these experiences. Along the way, she meets a boy named Pilot who she starts to fall for, only he's got a girlfriend. But can they work things out? I don't know. One of the things that I liked about this book was the pacing. I thought it had really good fast pacing. That was helped by the fact that the chapters were pretty short. I like that. I like it when the chapters are short, so if you're reading and you say, oh, I want to do something after I finish this chapter, it's not 20 minutes before you can go do that thing. I enjoyed the writing style. The writing style was very fun for me. The character was right about my same age. It does take place back in 2011, and 2011 was the year that I turned 20. She had a lot of references to things that were popular during the time that I was in my early college years, and it was just fun and made it a lot more relatable to me. It was very nostalgic and it made me happy because I did enjoy college. But it really did feel like stepping back into my reading and show watching habits of my early college years. It was very fun. Some other people who maybe weren't in that point of life may not like that part, but personally for me, I did find it enjoyable. In addition to it being relatable, it was also funny. I really liked the way that she chose to word things. With that, it made it a lot easier to hear her meaning in my head, and she really had a way with working that out. Oh, I probably should have mentioned about what I rated it. I rated this book 4 stars. It was good and I enjoyed it a lot. There were some problems, which I will get into a little bit, but overall a good read, a good happy thing to enjoy. We'll talk a little bit about the main character. Shane was very awkward. In the beginning, it was actually almost painful, and I was thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna like this book. This character is so painfully awkward. But as the book went on, she actually started to grow on me, and I did like her by the end. It might also be because as a character, she was doing a lot of growth as well. I liked the side characters. Her roommates were fun, but there wasn't a lot of time devoted to them, especially in the second half of the book. I do feel like she did really focus on the story arc of her main character, and also her love interest Pilot. He was cute, but also a little bit irritating. He wasn't always part of the story as much as I thought he could be. But that also had a lot to do with the fact that she did spend a lot of time developing her main character's arc, and I feel like that was a little more important than making sure to include a lot about the main love interest. Overall though, I was very surprised by how much I liked this book. I think everything that I like a lot has been surprising me recently because this year I've had a hard time really getting into books. I enjoyed the story. There was a twist in the middle. I won't say anything about it. I will say I did not see that one coming at all. I was very surprised when that twist happened. I will say, and hopefully this isn't too big of a spoiler, but the twist makes the title make a lot more sense. And also, to be honest, I didn't fully realize how downhill things were getting until the twist came and brought things back uphill. I thought that Christine did a great job at her debut novel. I looked at some of the reviews and it seems like people either like this book or they really don't like this book. And I fell into the category of really liking it. It may not be for everybody. One of the reasons that I really related to it was because of all of the references that took me back to my early college years. But like I said, 4 stars. It was good, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. If you have read this book yet, let me know your thoughts. If you haven't read it yet, let me know if this influenced you at all, if you want to read it because of this. If you did like what you saw today, feel free to click subscribe. You can also follow me on my social media, which I will link below. I hope it's sunny where you are, and have a great day.